Hello, are we live?
It looks like
Okay, I think we're live. Okay, are we live, guys? Okay, I think we're back. Okay, Emerson Keeling. Yes, it's all working. Okay, so sorry about that. I didn't really do anything. It just started working again. Had to end the stream, started the stream. Okay, looks like we're back online. Sorry about that, guys. It's a two-part live stream today. Sorry for the technical difficulties. C'est la vie. That's just the way life goes, I guess. Thanks for coming back. Those of you who are who put up with the lag. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, we'll give the room a moment here to populate. Hopefully we get some of those folks back over. If not, it'll be a cozy little group of us here, the hanger-oners, the devotees of the live stream, that so to speak. So hope it wasn't too interruptive for you guys. All right. Okay, we're getting some folks back. Thanks, everybody. Be sure to hit the like button as you come back. That way, it lets people know, and it puts this thing up to the top of people's suggestions and things like that. So, yeah. Okay. I don't even remember what we were talking about before the lag. Collabs, X-Men, something like that. Anyways,
I can start a new.
We'll start a new topic. Okay. Francisco Michael, any plans for a Indigo by Black option in the pipeline? Indigo by Black right now, is there something in the pipeline?
Ultralight would be Indigo by Black.
That's true.
And then, wait, what else?
Yeah, the ultralight denim, that is true. The 5-ounce super lightweight denim, that's an Indigo by Black. I don't think that there's anything else Indigo by Black in the pipeline at the moment, but that's not to say that there won't be down the line. Like we'll always go back to the Indigo by Black well. We did an Elephant Indigo by Elephant 4, I think, was Indigo by Black. And we have that one has to be revised at some point. Okay. And any updates on the Elephant XS? It'll be out in March at some point. That's the only real update I can give you there. That's a kind of a day-by-day changing situation for us. But production schedule-wise, everything's arriving in March, so it's just a matter of setting up the release time for that. So we're going to be discussing that with the team this coming week, and we'll have some more information about March releases in the coming days. So be sure to subscribe to our newsletter, the Naked and Famous Denim. Go to nakedfamousdenim.com or go to Tate Nyoko at Naked and Famous Denim NYC. Sign up for those newsletters. You're going to get the information there. So yeah, definitely check that out. Kenny Ingram, denim blazer, sports coat, suits. Brandon's a big blazer guy. It seems like something up your guys' alley. Kenny Ingram asked that. Early Naked and Famous Denim days, we actually used to make suits.
But we also did the blazers a few years ago.
Yeah, we did some. Oh yeah, we did some blazers. The velvet ones.
Yeah.
Those were nice.
And then the heavyweight knit ones.
Yeah, the heavyweight knit ones we did before. Yeah. So we've been down that road. It's like this for us.
Yeah.
At one point, early in the Naked Famous Denim days, Brennan did make suits. They weren't denim suits; they were actual suits. And I think in those times, Brandon was still kind of experimenting with what Naked and Famous Denim was like. Yes, high quality, best price point raw denim, and I think that Brandon was just kind of also trying to experiment with other commodities. Let's make some really high quality suits at amazing price points, and we can be the brand that makes all this stuff. But the suit business was fine, but I think we were let's focus on the denim stuff. Brandon does like wearing suits. He likes wearing blazers. He's being formal. I can see blazers coming back here and there down the line. I kind of find the chore coat. I mean, it is not a blazer, but it is.
Yeah.
For a raw denim guy, it's a blazer, I guess. I can see it's going down that well. At one point, we sampled some stuff. We have a Sashiko blazer in the showroom somewhere. That was made at the Martin Greenfield factory in Brooklyn. That's a very, very famous American tailor. I mean, they make the suits for the presidents. I mean, they're probably the best suit manufacturer in America. We had a sample made there, but like the prices, like they were going to be like luxury prices. Like that suit was going to be around $2,000 or more. Like it was not a. It was in the price point of this is when you buy a nice suit, this is the price. Like so, like we didn't have a competitive edge there. In terms of pricing, and our factory isn't really, our current factory isn't designed for suits, so we would have to work with another factory. So it would be, I think it would be a little difficult to get to make proper suits. You know, unlined, you know, casual blazers, things like that. I think that can be done. You know, we have the slim chino that could work as like a nice dress pants silhouette, or like making trousers is not really a problem for us, but making a proper suit with a lining and all that stuff, I think that might be a little bit above, our capacity right now. And if we were to do it at like the top spec level, like partnering with the right factory, the price is going to be really high.
Yeah, workwear is our strength.
Yeah. Vitaly, received my Nightmare on Elm Street. It's really nice, but kind of smells funny. I wonder if it's from the dye. Definitely from the dye. There's a lot of indigo smells out there.
Indigo smells are the particular, and also with the maybe Freddy, there was the coating.
Yeah.
So that has a little bit of like plasticky smell, I would say.
Yeah.
Like
it's a coating smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there definitely is, like, when you're dealing with raw jeans, like the 21 ounce and branded, that has its own smell. Like I know that 21 ounce. When you get a shipment of, it's funny because like when we're in the warehouse and you get a shipment of like fresh fabric and you open the box and it smells like denim, and then when you go to the mill in Japan and it's like that's the same smell. Like it's just
indigo smell is very specific.
Yeah.
And on some jeans you never smell it, but
yeah. Some jeans, less so, but certain indigos, you can definitely notice it. The more. Don't forget to click on the like button. That's right, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're tuning in or joining back in, hit the like button on this stream. Let's get those likes up, and it'll help people discover this stream. So don't forget to do that. And thanks for the reminder. The more. Emerson Keating, do you have a favorite everyday denim color? Indigo. Indigo, definitely. I like my jeans to be very worn in. I like my jeans to be as worn in as humanly possible, so much that there's very little indigo left hanging on those jeans. So that's my everyday favorite color. I also like wearing black jeans. I wear a lot of black.
Black is easy. I also like my jeans blue, like really blue. Not like indigo-y, but like bluey.
Like if you get a raw jean and you washed it like twice right away, that kind of blue?
Yeah. I do like that shade.
That's true. Working at home, I like putting on a pair of jeans because, we had a customer email us talking about like, just putting on their jeans and it kind of just transforming their day a little bit. And I definitely feel that. Like sometimes I'm just like a super beach bum at home, and
beach bum.
Yeah, beach bum. I just I dress like a beach bum, like hoodies and and sandals and things like that. But sometimes like getting dressed up, even for at home, it just puts me in a mood.
Oh yeah,
it definitely puts me in a better mood.
Yeah.
And like putting on the right pair of jeans for that, I think makes a big difference. Having the right outfit for the right time, or the right outfit for the right feeling, I think also helps. So I don't know where I went on that. I just thought of that customer's email. The customer emailed us about that and just kind of popped into my head. So like the other day I was wearing like a sweatshirt with with one of our easy shirts, button-down collar. I'm just wearing that around at home. Like, it's not like wearing a button-down shirt buttoned up at home is something I don't often do, but I was doing it the other day, and I was just like, I feel.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I feel
It's
good
like,
in this. Like,
yeah.
it put me in like a. I don't know. I felt good.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like that's the part of like with me with like makeup and stuff too. Like it kind of gets you in the like okay I'm
Yeah.
doing something today kind
Yeah.
of mood. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if do you guys feel the same way? Do you have like an outfit that you put on even if you're at home, or do you ever get that feeling that it makes you feel ready for the day, that you can do anything for the day?
It's kind of like when you've been sick and at home all day, and then like when you put on clothes, you feel better because you don't feel like you're this like sick,
Yeah.
slob anymore.
Yeah. I wonder like where is this? I got to learn more about this feeling.
I think it's like psychological. Yeah.
Right, 'cause
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I do too. Brad Copland. I always lounge in my jeans. I like to feel like I can go at the drop of a hat. Yeah, that's true.
That's good.
Or like when the mailman
idea.
comes, like.
Yeah, I know. I feel really
Yeah,
shitty
yeah.
when I'm like, it's 11 in the morning and I'm wearing sweatpants.
Yeah, like the mail guy comes every day. We get a lot of packages here, and samples and fabrics and stuff always coming in. Like we have the same like two mailmen. One's a mail lady and one's a mailman. Male people, and like sometimes my hair is out of whack, and I'm just like,
Oof.
I wonder if they think like, I wonder what he's gonna look like today. Yeah. Yeah. At home, it's jeans and a hoodie for me. Yeah. I'm in hoodies. Hoodies. I wear our t-shirts every day. I mean, I live in these things. But yeah. Maybe I need to start putting on more button-up shirts. I just feel like maybe I'll
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, my problem here is that like we have two cats.
Yeah.
So like everything would be covered in
fur,
cat hair
yeah.
anyways. So it's like wearing dark toned clothes.
Yeah. Right, dark. I do wear. I have the gray ones, which work well because you really don't see the fur. But yeah, sometimes I feel like these by like half day, I'm like I gotta change it because it just gets too much. There's too much fur on there.
Yeah.
Even if you roll it off, I'm just like I gotta change it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's getting dressed for the day, even if you're at home. That's I mean, a lot of us are in that position. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us are still working from home. It's one thing, if you're. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, right? We've been at home for so long, and getting dressed for the office, getting dressed to go out, that was, every morning it was part of your routine, and it was something you were used to. And maybe the fact that we were doing it less so in the last little while, it just felt a little bit more normal to do that again, right? Like, even though the world is the way the world is and things are, getting better and not getting better, I don't know where we are. But yeah, maybe that is just a comforting feeling of like normalcy, maybe.
Yeah, and productivity. When you're at home, you feel like, and you're wearing suits or sweatsuits, that's like relaxed time, and you're not being productive.
Yeah.
When you wear clothes, it's like feels like you're being productive.
Yeah, putting on my uniform. Yeah. Lee H, suit up top and shorts below equals ready for a Zoom meeting at home.
I'm always like nervous that like, what if I need to stand up at some point?
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah, I if I have a meeting, I'm dressed. Like I dress up. Like I'm not.
I'm a little nervous
Yeah.
like about them seeing my sweatpants or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's also because we're, jeans people. We're
Yeah.
trying to sell jeans, and we can't really
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, I wear. I mean, to be fair, I wear jeans at home, but like I'm not like like this. Like my outfit is black t-shirt, black jeans right now, but like I'm usually wearing like a shirt, and like I'm trying to dress to impress, even if I'm just on a call. Sorry if we feel like I'm not dressed to impress you guys. But Yeah, maybe it won't be as casual as this if I'm on a call. James Cardenas, can you make a raw deep indigo blazer? Maybe one day, but if you like something like that, check out our chore coats. We have the mainline Selvedge short coat is going to be coming out real soon. I think that's going to be a great option if you're looking for like a longer denim jacket. Vitaly, have a light-haired dog that sheds no... have a light-haired dog that sheds no dark outfits at home for me. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I find is that jeans don't pick up cat fur as much.
This does.
Really? I'm wearing the same as you, and I don't feel that at all.
A lot of cat hairs.
Maybe I just don't care.
Yeah, you don't care. But like raw jeans definitely
yeah.
don't. If I haven't washed that jeans, like that, it doesn't stink at all.
I usually find because my jeans are often stored just on the floor next to the bed. I just pick them up and I shake them off, and that's it. They're clean. That's my cleaning style.
I do not agree.
Anyways, it works. It works for me. Richard Murphy, I have a clothes rack in my home office. Keeps the jeans and sweaters away from the cat and dog. Yeah, our closet doesn't even have a door.
And our cats love to hang out in our closet, so
true.
There's no way to avoid.
We have like bins of socks and stuff, and they just sit in it. So like our socks, they're covered in fur. Just wondering, Sunny Woo, how does the natural indigo fade differently from synthetic with the same ounce and cotton? Natural indigo tends to fade less. It's not as fast fading as synthetic indigo. Now,
because I think that dye is not that like with synthetic indigo you can have it dark without too much dips. Yeah. So it's like it takes longer to fade the natural indigo because there's more dye like built up on the yarn.
It's harder to dye with natural indigo, so it takes longer to dye the yarn, and the longer it takes to dye the yarn, the more indigo penetration there is, and because of that, it tends to fade a little bit slower. Tends to, not always, but that's not to say that you can't find a natural indigo that doesn't fade faster than a synthetic indigo. It's when we're talking about literal equivalences, right?
But for instance, like our natural indigo Selvedge, the core fabric, it's a little bit lighter shade of indigo to begin with. So, if you want a lighter colored jeans, like that fades, pretty fast into a lighter shade.
Right. That's the other thing to consider, right? Is that oftentimes when you are dealing with the natural indigos, they are a lighter shade, right? So they're already 40% less dark than like the darkest indigo. So yeah, it looks like it fades quickly. That's because you have less, shades to work through. Yeah, that's a very good point. Okay. Do you have any new denim using fox fiber coming out? Not at the moment, but it is something we will pursue and have. We were working on some stuff. Anyways, it's in the pipeline. BD, I have a mini schnauzer that doesn't shed. I fear no fur. All right, lucky you. Our Dyson vacuum cleaner is just... it's incredible because I vacuum practically every day, and like every 3 days there's like enough fur for another cat. And I'm like...
I mean, we have 2 cats.
We have 2 cats.
So, yeah.
But I just wonder if we didn't vacuum for like 2 weeks... would this house just have tumbleweeds of fur everywhere? I don't want to find out. What's the price for the Gradient Core jacket? We'll check and let you know. Favorite denim Naked and Famous has ever made?
Ooh.
I don't know. I tend to like the crazy stuff just because technically it's the most challenging, like the 32 ounce, the 40 ounce, King of Slub, King of Lords, Lord of Nep. Those things I really, really, really like. It's not the stuff that I have worn the most. I mean, as far as wearing the most, the left-hand twill is probably my most worn denim of any Naked and Famous denim ever. So that must make it my favorite by default, because it's the one I always go back to. I
don't know.
I don't know.
It's a hard question. I can't remember.
It's like asking a parent which one is their favorite child. And I definitely just named some favorite children. I love all of our children. And every parent has a favorite child, by the way.
Yes. And also, I mean, with jeans, like, we forget what we made in the past sometimes. Yeah. But with children, I don't think you forget. You don't forget your children, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, that's always a good question, and that answer is always going to change. There's too many jeans that we've made that I do enjoy. I tend to like the technically difficult ones and like the barrier pushing ones. Anytime we get to move the goalpost a little bit, I enjoy that a lot. Yeah. Why? Me asks, will the Heat jeans ever be brought back one day? The thermochromic denim? The other day we were talking about it, and technically it's doable, and I think it's one of those jeans that might be due for a reboot. But let me tell you something about that denim, is that the thermochromic dye, it wears off, and it can wear off in not a great way. And look, for those of us who grew up with those t-shirts, you know that at some point it just stops working, right? So when it comes to inventory, if you have it sitting on a shelf, and then because it also doesn't stop working evenly, right? Like where the creases are, where they're exposed to more light, it can fade, and then that becomes permanent. You can't sell those jeans anymore. So these jeans kind of have a shelf life. You have to store them in the dark. You got to be. You can wear them, you can enjoy them, but it's one of those things that they can. It's like fruit. It has an expiry date on it. So I don't know if I want to get into that again. Maybe if it was a really small run, but
I think we can't make a small run. Like, it's a very specific fabric where like we can't just make a few rolls.
Yeah. Like, something like that happened because we were able to partner with Barney's on that one. And I talked about this before. Maybe people don't remember, but or if you're new, you're tuning in. When back in the early days of Naked and Famous Denim, Barney's New York was a big supporter of ours, and they allowed us to go ham. I mean, literally, we would come to them with our collection, and they're like, okay, that's cool, right? We'll take this style and that style, but here's what we want from you. We want 3, 4, however many exclusive styles, and we want you to do the craziest thing you can come up with. They didn't, they basically wrote us a blank check. They were like, give us the craziest anything, we're going to carry it, and we're going to fund it, right? And Barney's, that was the cool thing about Barney's. It was like, if you were a brand that they wanted to have the craziest stuff. They wanted the most unique, the most interesting. You went to a Barney's, you would find all this wow stuff, and that's what made Barney special. And so they got they would. Even sell through wasn't it was important for sure, that they were a business after all, but sometimes they knew, they're like, look, this is for us to have, prestige, right? This is for when people come into the store, they see Barney's has the best stuff, Barney's has the most unique stuff. So, and they had a lot of stores, and so because of that, even if they only put in 20 pairs per store, you have a bunch of stores, it ends up being a big enough order that they could fund it, So that allowed us to create stuff that was truly off the wall. And I'm not saying that we don't do that kind of stuff anymore, but it's just a little bit harder because, retail now, it's the landscape is always changing, but I would say that the landscape has changed to the point where, like, I don't even know where we used to have Barney's, we used to have Colette, we used to have, like, there were these retailers in the world that existed to just have the wildest stuff.
Yeah.
And they don't exist anymore. And now the buyers, there's like, if you don't have a sell through of this percentage and if this and that, we're going to drop your line completely. And it's like, you're constantly fighting with, especially with the department stores. It's always a war. It's always like, we need to have this margin. You need to have this sell through. You need to have this, that, and the other thing, or else your guys are done.
Yeah. I mean, there probably is a reason why those retailers don't exist anymore. That wasn't a good, maybe, business model.
Right. Yes, that's true. You had to mitigate it, right?
Yeah.
Because they would do that with us. They would do it with other brands,
Yeah.
and like you would end up with so much wild stuff. But some of the stuff is, there's an eccentric who will buy that, but you need to balance it off with the stuff that you can sell to the like regular folks.
I think the problem with department stores is just that there's so many people who are involved in buying that are not maybe necessarily managed so well. Like everybody wants to be that cool buyer, whereas like maybe some, you also need very, what's the word? Like, more business-oriented buy teams also.
Yeah, they need to, like, I've worked with buy teams where they really split it up.
Yeah.
You've got the buyer and then you got the buy planner. Right? The buyer's job is to be like, okay, here's what we need.
Yeah.
And the buy planner is like, here's how we're going to divvy that up.
Yeah.
Right? You can have this much crazy stuff and you have to have this much sellable stuff. And right now it's all, and the other problem I would say that we encounter with buy teams, especially at the department store level, is there's just a constant revolving door. The buyers are always changing, right? And that's good, for some of them, it's like, okay, they're moving up in their career, but sometimes they'll just change. Here's the denim buyer, and now they're the shoe buyer. And then the women's accessory buyer is now the men's denim buyer. And like, they're shuffling the buyers around a lot. I don't know why they do that, but it is very common. So you might have had a rapport and a build-up and with one buyer who understands the business, understands the product you make, understands the mix, and then you've got a buyer who's like, oh, why would I buy this? So that's why our consistency at department stores has changed so much over the years. Sometimes you get a lot of products, sometimes you get little, sometimes you get none. It might be a few seasons, and then we're back. So it's always up and down. It's very difficult. Barney's was, we were there for like 7-8 years of like the establishing years of Naked and Famous Denim. And they gave us a great platform to be as creative as we wanted to be, supported us. And I think there's a big hole in the market for retail that can be experimental at that level.
Like,
right?
we have great retail partners that can, that would support us like big time every season, like regardless of what crazy denim would come up. But like, there's only so much they can do in terms of because.
They're one store.
They're
right?
independent store. Even if they have 2 or 3, that's not the equivalent of having nationwide, reach.
Yeah, if we could sell to like, Nordstrom has hundreds of stores. You know what I mean? If we were in every Nordstrom, which we're not, we're in like we're barely in any. We're online in USA and in Canada. We're here and there. It's like, it's difficult. But like, if you were in nationally at Nordstrom. If they even just put 20 pairs of, 20 pairs per style times 5 styles in each one of those doors, that's a humongous order. Like, that type of order could support, even if they're going to have like one kind of quote unquote throwaway style, you know what I mean? That is like, well, we know what this is not going to be the best seller, but we're going to carry it because it's going to create some kind of excitement, right? That a store like that can handle it, and independently, maybe it could handle it, but they're not every store is going to carry it. Maybe you have a handful, 2 or 3 that might do it, and it just doesn't add up to like to the point where like we could literally make something that is just there to be like, wow, like that is so weird. Like, it's one of those jeans where it's like people are like, it would look good on you, oh, you could pull that off, or like the crazy salesperson could be wearing it. Like I know that when I was on the sales floor, if we ever got crazy stuff like that, like I was the sales guy who loved wearing that kind of stuff. It was always fun. I had this one pair of like silver metallic jeans from Dior that I would wear, and I thought they were the coolest. They were so expensive, but they were so cool. I was like, I was young. Especially when you're a young person, you can wear that kind of stuff. But it was like silver metallic, looked like aluminum foil, and I thought they were crazy.
Yeah, there is like a certain like even with us like currently, maybe not now, but like there are pieces that like at trade shows like we have to wear because otherwise we're not gonna sell it. But if people see it on regular human being, that will look better than like this is a crazy thing on the hanger. So there's certain things like that. Yeah,
you gotta when you see it on the person, it definitely makes a difference. Venomous Teddy asks, is Essence one of the last vendors that pays you to make exclusive styles? They don't pay us to make exclusive styles, and like they're not like make us a collection. We work with them to develop a collection that is very catered to the Essence audience. So we do exclusive collections for Essence every season. But like for example, James Dant, like we make we made the Comfort Monster, we make the Slub Monster for him. We're gonna make another. Anyway, there will be more projects with James Dant in the future as well. So, we're open to working with retailers on custom product for their customers. Of course, we're more than happy to do that. And if it works the same way as it did with like a Barney. It's like. They wanted something that catered to their audience in a particular way, so we were able to do that, and because what they wanted was give us crazy, we gave them crazy. KW is that I think he was responding to someone. Scratch-n-Sniff is coming back for Fall Winter 22. Yes, for those people who might be asking that question. The Scratch-n-Sniff is coming back. It's going to be a Hiba wood scented. It's like a Japanese cypress tree scented. Very beautiful scent. Calming, relaxing scent.
Oh, I love
Scratch-n-Sniff denim coming in the fall. Lee H. The Matrix Free Will jeans were pretty crazy, Bezet. You should model it more often. I've been, I was the model for that. I don't know, you're seeing me a little bit more and more in the photos, so you'll see me here and there. The Freddie photos were fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Garrett did a fantastic job. Top notch.
Yeah.
Top level. Emerson Keeling writes, how do you choose the local retails to sell to? For example, Muttonhead is where I'm searching local in Toronto. It's a bit of like often, it works a lot of different ways. When we're at a trade show, before a trade show, just like with anything, I'll send out emails, I'll send out feelers, hey, come and see us, we're going to be at this show. If you're going to be there, it'd be nice to meet with you. Some people find us at a trade show. Some people just find us through Instagram or send us an email. They heard about it through their customers. They heard it through, through a variety of different ways. And as far as like how we decide, look, if it's the right place, if they've got the right mindset, they want to sell raw denim, they understand what we're doing, then we're going to do it. Muttonhead, I've known them since, they started up around the same time we started up. So we've known them for over 10 years now. So they've been a great retail partner of ours. They have their own brand. They have their own stores. They carry us, they carry a wide selection of our products. Muttonhead in Toronto, and then Roncesvalles, they have a store there. But yeah, great folks over at Muttonhead. And that's the other thing. Like, how do we decide? Sometimes it's just these long relationships. You know, there have been stores that like we've known the owners, we've known, you know, the people who work there for a long time. They might not carry us, but eventually, you know, the relationships, it's just, you know, through going to dinners and meeting with people, these things just kind of come together at some point. But yeah, as far as like,
it's like it's key that like the person who's gonna be like, you know, who has to own the store, or just, you know, working in the store or whatever that is, like they know a little bit about raw denim, because otherwise it's very hard commodity to sell, because if you don't understand it, or if you don't personally like, you know, enthusiastic about it, it's hard to put customers in that, really.
Kenny Ingram is asking favorite fragrances for men and women.
Oh,
let me bring mine, because I don't even know what they're called. I have a couple.
You want me to bring it?
No, I'll get it.
Okay. I don't have much to say about that, because I don't really wear smelly things. But I do these days, I actually do enjoy woody smell a lot. Like, you know, Hiba Scratch-n-Sniff also came from like that idea. Like, I just want to smell like wood, basically. So I have a lot of Hiba smelly things, and I also use like a wood hand cream and stuff like that.
I like this one a lot. Histoire de Parfum. This is a French brand. I got this at Le Claire's in Paris, and from what they told me was that this company has been making fragrances for like a gajillion years. And what they do is that they recreate like vintage, antique, like fragrances that were like used for like kings and queens and royalty and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the right story or not, but
Do you feel like a king wearing that?
This one.
Yeah, you smell like this all the time.
This is.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's I don't know how to explain smell so well.
Note thyme.
Yeah.
Nor the muscad nuts. I don't know what muscad nuts is.
Yeah.
Umber, vanilla.
Yeah, I like vanilla scents and things. I like vanilla and woody scents. Yeah.
Yeah, you like sweet scents.
This one from Hermes, I like a lot. Terre. It kind of smells the same if you ask me. Similar.
This one's more like
masculine.
More like perfumey.
Oh, really? I don't know. And then this one's a little bit more sharper smelling. From Comme des Garçons. I don't remember what this one, the title of that one is. But the Comme des Garçons ones are usually pretty good, I find. I've had a few.
More refreshing.
Yeah.
I don't like this bottle though, because it just
it's annoying.
Because you have to stand up.
Yeah, you have to like put it on your table like this. And at the store they have stands for these things, but I'm like, where do I get the stand? Like, because it just sits on my counter. It's very annoying. Red. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, I'm like, I have a couple of fragrances. Those are my ones that I go to. Yeah, those are the ones I wear. Okay, Metal Plague 89 writes, next big sale, Easter. So stick around Easter, and you'll see what we have in store for you there. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Everybody's just talking about that perfume.
Oh yeah, perfumes. Let's go. Let's see. What do we like here in the audience? M2A Bayzad, that perfume house is super good. I think so. Yeah, these guys, Histoire de Parfum. They've made a lot of great stuff. But yeah, that's the one I enjoy. It's called Amber 114. For those curious. Man 45, Dior Sauvage here. Have stuck with it for so many years now. I've never smelt that. I do see the commercial with Johnny Depp in it, and I'm wondering, can he play that guitar?
Does he play a guitar?
Yeah, he plays a guitar in this commercial, and I'm like, I don't know if he's playing that. He might be. I'm not sure. It just doesn't look like he is. No Saints. Chanel Platinum Escote is a great men's fragrance. I haven't tried that. There's some Creed one. Creed. Yeah, Creed. Is it Creed? I think that's the brand. My friend had some at his. I thought they were amazing, but it's like $300 a bottle. Somebody mentioned some Tom Ford in here. I've been on Tom Ford binge. Noir de Noir. I've been on a Tom Ford binge. Yeah, $300 for a bottle of perfume.
It does last forever.
It does last for a long time. That is true. That is true. They do last forever. Especially if you've got a bunch, then they really last forever.
And it's like if it doesn't last forever, you're putting it on too much.
Maybe. Is it Creed? It's $500. Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah. It's $500. Like I just. Yeah. I need to make a lot more money before I spend $500 on a bottle of perfume.
You must also really like it.
Yeah, I love Creed Viking. I did spend $40 on a bottle of toothpaste the other day, though.
You often do that, and it doesn't last a year.
Oh, yeah. It was one of those treat yourself kind of moments.
Right.
But you know the thing is like, no matter what it is, $40 is generally speaking, you know, obviously, but $40 isn't going to make or break anybody. So
and you're not gonna even like feel it.
Right.
Like $500 on your credit card, you feel it. Like when you get the you have to pay for it. It's like why?
Yeah. $40 is like, okay, we're not gonna go out for lunch.
$40 is
you know
like,
what I mean?
You're not gonna.
We're not gonna have a date
it.
night. You're not gonna remember it, but it's just one like cheap date night that you didn't go on.
Yeah,
one
like a expensive lunch or a cheap dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, okay, let's give this a try. It looks nice. Tried it. It's fine.
That's a small luxury.
Yeah, small luxury that could it's like getting dressed for the day. It's one of those small luxuries where like if you have a nice toothpaste or a nice fragrance you can enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, $300, $400, $500 for a fragrance.
Yeah.
It's above my pay grade. Yeah. Sorry. That was a bit of a tangent. Yeah, treat yourself.
Oh, 100%.
But don't go broke over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. David
if you like
Claro,
it, I guess.
Spice Bomb here. There's a lot of fragrance lovers in the audience here,
yeah.
huh? Le Labo Santal. Yeah, people are very, I never really thought about it. Like, people are very particular about their scents. And I don't even, I barely knew the names of these. Like, this Hermes one, I didn't even know the name of it until I looked at the bottle. My mom bought this for me. And I'm like, that's it. My mom, I don't know how much that cost. It might have been pricey.
She put your name on it.
She did. She got it she got it etched with my name on there. I thought it was really nice. Somebody did that by hand. What a nice service they had when they did that. But yeah, I've enjoyed this. Hopefully she didn't spend $500 on it. I don't know how much that costs, but admittedly, I didn't buy this. This was a gift also, and I think I bought this at a store where they carried Naked Famous, so they probably gave me a deal on it. Yeah, I don't think I paid regular price for that. So yeah.
I don't own any cologne.
Yeah.
Except the one that you gave me.
Yeah, I got you a Kenzo one a long time ago.
Yeah, that's the only cologne that I own, and I did not wear them. Sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to.
It's just not my.
Yeah, I just thought.
My lifestyle.
Yeah, it was a.
No, it smells nice.
It was the gesture
I
that
should
mattered.
wear it. Yeah.
How hot? Did you find the price for the gradient core jacket?
There is no gradient core jacket. That's what I found.
Oh right. Okay, so it hasn't. Maybe we haven't planned that yet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's your answer. Nordstrom does special etching around the holidays when you purchase a bottle of men's or women's perfume. Well, that's a great service to have.
Yeah.
My mom, I don't know where she bought this. I don't think it was Nordstrom. Might have been Nordstrom. Could have been. But thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. It's a present that I use. Venomous Teddy, how stained are you with indigo? With indigo, are your all-white Saint Laurent high tops, Bayzet? How stained are your... Basically, you're asking me how stained are my Saint Laurent high tops? Well, let me show you.
Yeah, he said it right. You just didn't read
I just can't read.
Yeah.
Not.
You don't wear them.
2 reasons. I barely wear them. And even when I did wear them, I just never found that they stained very much. This leather is very kind of, I'm going to say it, kind of plasticky feeling. And it just never, like nothing seems to stick to this. Like, you know, the leather is wearing off more than staining. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah.
Yeah, like a little bit of
very little.
Yeah, blue here
like,
and there. Like this part inside the
inside where the rough out is, you can see a little bit of blue, but like not much. I mean, the stitching has come off, and the Saint Laurent logo has worn off faster than Indigo has transferred on, just to show you what the quality of these shoes
also,
are.
I mean, I find that if you cuff your jeans, like literally, like there's only like a little bit of indigo parts that's gonna touch your shoes.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's
I find the suede, if you have more of a rough out, then it tends to pick up more indigo. But on like, you know, plasticky leather like that, I'm not particularly worried. You need to cuff your jeans when wearing white sneakers. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of white sneakers. I have some like Converse, like canvas ones. It's just never really, to be fair, it's never really an issue. It's only on like rough out kind of stuff that I've ever had a major problem.
But you also wear your jeans like shorter too.
Lately, I've been wearing them shorter. That's true. That's also true. Okay, let's get the previews, because we do have a couple of previews.
We haven't done it.
We haven't talked about any previews yet today. Okay, there's not so much of a preview, but Bluebird Selvedge, for those people who know or don't know, this came out today on Tati and Yoko, Naked Famous Denim NYC. 9.5 ounce, lightweight, dark indigo denim, slightly warmer in tone, not quite all the way dark. Great summer dark denim option. So if you're looking for something that's going to get you through the hot summer sun, the warmer temperatures, great option. We just put a video out on this on Wednesday, so you can check that out on the channel. You can find out everything you need to know about it there. Our thoughts and opinions. So check that out. Came out today. Great option. That's not so much of a preview as it is, it is a spring-summer release. So that was part of the spring-summer collection. I've got all spring-summer stuff here in my little pile next to me. Next, preview, but not so much of a, it's not new, but it's just restocked. So these just got restocked. This is the my goodness. This is the Natural Seed Denim with stretch. So we have 2 kind of beige colored denim options for this season. There's this one, which is the current one. We also have the raw cotton slub that's going to be coming out in probably around April. If you're looking for something that's lighter weight with a little bit of stretch, this is available right now. You can find them on Tati and Yoko. We already made a video on these last year, but there'll be some new content. This comes out in the men's and ladies fits.
Yeah.
Now, this is great for,
Emerson Keeling just says, real talk, I've been debating white denim for 3 years now. I just don't know when will be the right time. Like, this is
it's not white.
It's off-white.
Yeah,
like, it's a little
like a
bit
beige.
natural.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it beige. Like, it's like a natural color, off-white color. And this is, like, the easiest way to get into white denim. Because white denim is, I find it a little hard to, like, outfit.
Yeah. I've had white denim before, and you're absolutely right. Like, stark white, we made, like, the ivory power stretch, which was, like, really, really white. And, like, they were fine. But this, I find, this tone works a lot better. Ecru, that's right. It works a lot better with like raw denim workwear styling. Like if you put this on with brown boots and a denim jacket, you're good to go, right?
Or even with like anything, like my style is not particularly like workweary, but like I wear this a lot. It's just such a good jean.
Yeah, last year we made a video, and you could see that on the channel. If you go to the product page on Tati and Yoko, I think the video is there too. You can see how it was styled. Garrett wore these a lot 2 summers ago. It's a great option. I'm personally thinking of entering the Indigo Invitational with the raw cotton slubs. which I would show you if I had them. That's not them. Yeah, they're probably in the closet area. So we'll show you that in a second. So the raw cotton slub is a 16-ounce slubby Selvedge version. This is a non-Selvedge with stretch. Now, the reason why, like, we've done this jean for a couple of years now, and we knew that because of its color, it wasn't going to be most people's everyday jean. So we wanted to kind of keep the price point down. I think these are like under $150, I'm pretty sure. So we wanted to keep the price point down. So it's not Selvedge. It has a little bit of stretch for comfort, so it'll be very nice and easy to wear in the summer. Yeah, Risa's got it here. So you can see, color-wise, they're going to be very similar.
Mm-hmm. And it also has the cotton seeds.
Yeah.
Throughout.
It might be hard to see on the camera, but
the texture of this one is very slubby.
Very slubby.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And the leather patch. Oh,
yeah.
It's so nice.
Very beautiful.
The suede.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be my Indigo Invitational pair. I'm going to basically reverse fade it, where I'm going to see how filthy I can make these jeans over the course of a year. Another benefit, I don't think I'm going to notice the cat hair on this.
Right.
If I don't notice it on my black jeans, which you clearly do and I don't,
yes.
I'm definitely not going to notice it on these.
Yeah, because our cat hairs are lighter colors, and also there's this like texture. Yeah. So like even when you look at it closely, you probably won't see it.
Yeah. So natural color denim, I think it's a great option, and it's certainly becoming more and more part of the raw denim aesthetic. Mm-hmm. A lot more people are becoming comfortable with this. I think, as we look at like the history of like, kind of iconic denim outfits, you look at people like Steve McQueen, and you see so many great photos of him in jeans just like this. Mm-hmm. And I see more people in the raw denim Instagram world, they're wearing colors like this. So we're starting to see it. It's not that it was never acceptable. I just think people didn't know how to wear it, and now that people can see that they can wear it with their, with their boots, with their jean jackets, with their workwear stuff, they're seeing that it's doable. So, thick red line Selvedge ID.
Somebody was asking. Yeah.
So coming soon. This is available now. You can get this on Tate and Yoko right now, the natural seed denim, and then the raw cotton slub that's going to be available sometime in April. Mm-hmm. Okay. Kenny Ingram, the same leather patch as the Huntsman on the raw cotton slub. I think it's the same leather patch. Yeah. If not, it's very similar. Mm-hmm. Ecru denim patinas very nicely as it ages. Venomous Teddy writes, yes. In the video we showed Garrett's beat up jeans. So yeah. Matthew Bradwell, oh man, natural ecru denim. Make sure your aim is true at the urinal. Not just for ecru denim. That rule applies to all denim.
Yes, duh.
Ladies.
Jesus.
Ladies don't know that problem.
I don't even want to know that problem. Oh, I didn't even notice that it was a problem.
To be fair, there is the shiwi.
Yes. I understand that, but I don't use that, and I don't support it.
You don't support it. All right, fair enough. If I remember, Steve McQueen wore them with desert chukka boots. I think you are correct. Okay. Okay, I think I answered all those. Okay, let's get on to the next denim. The strawberry milk. So this is the milk denim, but with a strawberry pink weft interior. Not actually strawberry dyed, but strawberry, kind of color on the inside. This is going to be a lot of fun. So with the milk denim, this was made with 20% real milk protein, and that is on the weft side. So the warp side is 100% cotton. The weft side contains that milk protein, and that milk protein gives this fabric kind of a cool touch. Mm-hmm. you're not gonna notice it until you put it on and you feel like, wait a minute, like it's silky and cool in here. So it has that nice cooling feeling, which I think will be very nice, especially on the warmer days. But it's not gonna be like an air conditioner or anything like that. It's just it has that.
Yeah.
If you feel it, you'll put it on, and if you didn't know what was going on, you'll be like, oh, there's something different here. But anyway, I'm letting you know what's going on. And then you've got that nice pink weft on the inside. It's gonna pair up beautifully with sneakers. I mean, the amount of like boot lover like Instagram posts that I see us tagged in with like our colored wefts are like so high. I feel like that community really loves the colored interiors. We love the colored interiors because, you know, it gives the denim a very, very nice tone. At least
this one you can kind of see the pink. Yeah. And you can't maybe recognize it as like pink jeans, but like it's just the subtle. Yeah. I think it makes the blue a little bit purplish and not in a bad way. It's very nice.
We'll have some social media shots of this soon, so you'll get a better view of it than, you know, what I'm showing you here. Yeah. Yeah. But
it's really like it's 12.5 ounce raw, right? Yeah. 12.5. But it's like really like silky, squishy. Yeah.
It you know, it doesn't have, it's not super crispy. It has the, you know, crisp feeling, of course.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice in that way.
Got a great feeling to it. Let's see if we got some questions. Venomous Teddy, that's why I'm sticking to my ecru denim jacket and not the pants. Yes, we do have a denim jackets available in both of those fabrics. Okay. How does the milk denim fade? You can expect it to fade like, I would say like the left-hand twill is probably the most equivalent in terms of like outside looks. It's 100% cotton rope dyed on the outside, so it's going to fade. And it's rigid enough that it's going to hold your creases nicely. We have a Marcus Durante. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Naked Famous Denim live stream family. I'll see if we can dig up any milk faded denim, but it's gonna have the pink undertones, which, you know what, I'll probably have to show. If I'm faded milk denim to show you, I do have some like red weft, like old red weft. I think I showed it off in the Freddy Krueger video also, where like you'll see how I think that would probably be a very equivalent looking denim in terms of like how this will fade. You know, you'll have that, it's around the same weight. Anyways.
Or the Sakura fades?
The Sakura fades. I'll see if we can have that too. Because what'll happen is it'll fade down to like, you know, different shades of blue to the white, but that pink is going to show through on the twill. So you get this kind of warmy tone to it. So anyways, I'll see what I can dig up and share with you guys on the social. So expect to see some of that information soon. Okay. Frank M. It looks like it has a lavender tinge to it. Yeah, I think that's what Risa was describing. What has kind of a purpley tone, but not in a like.
Yeah, not in a like a bad purpley way. Yeah. I really like it. Yeah. And it just kind of goes super well with the brown.
Oh yeah, leather. Very. And that's a pull-up leather on that one as well. Yeah. So we got a nice pull up on that leather. It's gonna age nicely. I do like those pull up leathers. All right.
Oh, are we losing?
You're losing me again. Connection is bad. Lagging. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry guys. The connection is not favoring us today, it seems.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Our router might need restarting or something. Okay. Let's hope that we can make it through the rest of this live stream. I get the sense that we're not gonna make it through. That lag bug hit us last time and it just kind of destroyed us. Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Sorry for the, you know, technical difficulties on this stream. I'll try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll try to figure it out. you're fine now. Seems to be good now. That's what people are saying.
I don't know.
On my side, I've just got straight up error, like frozen. So, okay, we'll see here.
No data.
No data. Yeah, I think we're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna leave it at that then. It's coming up on 2 hours. Anyways, I got errors again showing over here. So we're gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for putting up with the technical difficulties. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're gonna be back again next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Before you go, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already.